Hello. Welcome to KEXP, 90.3 FM on your dial, kexp.org, all over the world. And if you're checking us out on YouTube, thank you. My name is Darek Mazzone, the host of a beautiful show called Wop-Up. And speaking of beautiful, one of the most amazing singers that we've had here in a long time is present, Bebel Gilberto. Thank you so much for being here.
How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Excited. We got 2 sold-out shows. Such a long time. So glad
No
to
doubt,
be
no doubt.
guest on your show. I'm here with Guilherme Monteiro, who will be playing tonight and also playing some songs for you.
Thank you, Guillermo. Thanks for being here.
Guilherme, this is Darek. Darek, Guilherme.
I would love to hear a song, please.
We have some songs for you.
Beautiful. Thank you. Bebel Gilberto, Wop-Up KEXP.
Ando tanto tempo a perguntar por que esperar tanto assim de alguém, procurando espaços no mesmo lugar. Não sei há quanto tempo estou a te procurar, buscar num sigo onde eu vou, sabendo, percebendo seu sabor. Sem saber, estou correndo contra o tempo sem nenhum rancor. Eu ando tanto tempo a perguntar por que esperar tanto assim de alguém. Sem saber, sem qualquer medo de ver, sem saber, sem qualquer medo de ver. Tararará, 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 tararará. Pa, 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 pa. Pa, oh, oh,
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bebel Gilberto on Wop-Up on KEXP. Tell me more about that song. It's one that we've heard a lot, and I'm curious how that came to you.
Well, that song is very special, to be honest. It's a good one for you to ask about it. It's one of the few songs that I wrote with Suba, late Suba. And there was a day that we work also with Beckmann. There was also the guy that put us all together, along with Antoine Midani, who also did the recordings and lent his beautiful studio. Actually, also to Suggs. We were like in between, and I was living in São Paulo with my uncle. At that time, I used to live in London. And I was there just for the project. And like we were like always trying to get like follow this the plans that Beckmann had made it, because he was also the executive producer, and trying to get us to do the songs that we were expected to do. But that day, he was like, Princesa, he used to call me Princess. Why don't you come to my place? And we just get high and crazy, and I mean, smoke something and just maybe drink some beers and just let it, be free. It was like, oh, but we have to do the Caetano song, Sete Mil Vezes. We were going to do that song, Caetano Veloso, right? And he was like, yeah, but, because I had like a pre-arrangement, and he was excited, but, he wanted to write something new. So we had this CDs that actually Beckmann put it together with some samples with things from it, and this was actually from the, oh my God, it's, I think the Trio da Paz, or like the Timbo Trio that Gilberto did, and it was like, Gilberto Gil did, something from the 50s, and has this, that sounded so like retro and amazing. And immediately I started making a melody for it. And I was so in love at that time, living with Regis Sublime, my husband at the time in London, and I was super in saudade with him. And the words came up, and then out of the sudden, all the lights go off. I was like, what happened, Super? No, oh my God. He was just like, I forgot to pay the light bill. I was like, oh no. Are we going to be able to save? Oh, I'm not sure. So he left the studio, went to talk to the doorman, and then he comes, oh, I gave them some money. They're going to just turn it on. Don't worry. And meanwhile, he went away. I wrote the whole left words that I was missing, because the melody was in, I think that we had like a loop, and that was like, these chords are like easy, right?
Yeah.
Melody was all in my head, and the theme of the Saudade, the Tanto Tempo, which means for so long. So when he came, I was like, guess what? I have all the words. Let's do it. Then we had the lights on, and we did a Tanto Tempo.
Beautiful.
And Beck was blown away that we didn't do the Caetano song, but when we played him the song, he loved it.
That's
so
beautiful.
that was a well-done work.
The song became a huge hit. It was all over the world. You couldn't.
And the name of the album as well.
Perfect. Thank you for sharing that. That's awesome. Let's hear some more music, please.
Sure.
Bebel Gilberto on WOPOP KEXP, where the music matters.
So we're going to do Harvest Moon.
Okay, thank you.
Come a little bit closer. Hear what I have to say. Just like children sleeping, we could dream this night away. There's a full moon rising. Let's go out and feel the light, the night. Know where the music's playing. Let's go out and feel the night, the night. 'Cause I'm still in love with you. I wanna see you dance again, and I'm still in love with you on this harvest moon, harvest moon. When we were strangers, I loved you from so far, far. When we were lovers, I loved you with all my heart. Now, steadily, and the moon is climbing high, so high. Just to celebrate, see shining in your eyes, your eyes. 'Cause I'm still in love with you. I wanna see you dance again. I'm still in love with you. Harvest, harvest moon, harvest moon. Harvest
That's a wonderful version of that song. Bebel Gilberto, live in the studios of KEXP. Why Harvest Moon? Why that song? Of all the songs you could do.
Another great story. I hope we have time for me to say all of them. I'm
We're
going to try
good.
to be fast. Okay, edit version of how did I get to sing Harvest Moon. First of all, this song is featured on the film Eat, Pray, and Love, the soundtrack. I have Tanto Tempo on it, and I have Samba da Benção on it. And it plays basically in a sequence after the classic version of Harvest Moon by Neil Young. And not to mention Javier Bardem in the car, and, my friend Julia Roberts, because, I've been playing so many films, she's been on it. I feel like I'm her friend, but I haven't met her. Anyway, so I was just like, oh my God, I love this song so much. I love this version. And when I saw the two of them together, beautiful. Basically 2 months later, I was invited to do the tribute that Michael Dorfman always puts together, very nice, in tribute for artists, that it was about Neil Young. And immediately I was like, I want to sing Harvest Moon, can I? And I think I was just on the spot. I grabbed it because it's kind of impossible to get those kind of hit songs available, especially for a Brazilian like me. But I was obsessed on playing the guitar, and I started working on it. Guilherme was playing with me at the time. And we actually played at the Carnegie Hall together, right? And I was like, I want to play my version. And I work, and I don't play guitar at all. But I create all the chord changes and all this little simple version that Guilherme absorbed so well, and Masa Shimizu at the time. And then, that came out. We did play at Carnegie Hall. And afterwards, I recorded in Tudo. And Guilherme is also part of it, along with Masa Shimizu. Tudo was out by Sony 2014, my latest album.
Perfect. Thank you for sharing that story. That's great. Bebel Gilberto, live in the studios of KEXP. One quick question that I wanted to ask you. So, you've been around music all your life.
Yeah, basically.
Your father, your mother, uncles, the whole. Was there anything else that you wanted to do?
Yeah, I wanted to act. I always wanted to act. And then at some point, because first professional recording actually I've done, I was 8 years old. And then I started doing jingles, commercials, and then I joined Os Saltimbancos, the play and musical recording, first of all. I was the the leader of the kids singing
That's awesome.
at this very political and left-handed oriented and amazing, inspired on the Green Brothers, Saltimbancos. And it was written by my uncle, Chico Buarque, with the songs made by Sergio Bardotti. Anyway, this was a musical, and I got crazy about acting and playing and being like in a musical. So I did that for like 2 other years. And then after that, I enrolled myself in a course, in a theater course, where I met Cazuza for the first time, and I was 14 years old.
Wow, so you've known him since you were 14.
Yeah, and then I left home, and I was pretty wild, and all I wanted is to create art, music. So then we created the Circo Voador, which was this incredible venue that many artists were involved, and is still in Rio. People play there, we play there, so I'm very proud of it.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Bebel Gilberto, live at KEXP. Let's hear some more music, please.
O nosso amor não vai parar de rolar, de fugir e seguir como um rio, como uma pedra que divide o rio. Me diga coisas bonitas. O nosso amor não vai olhar para trás, desencantar em ser tema de livro. A vida inteira eu quis um verso simples para transformar o que eu digo. Rimas fáceis, calafrios. Fura o dedo, faz um pacto comigo. Num segundo teu, no meu, por um segundo mais feliz. Ah, ah, ah,
Beautiful. Thank you so much. Bebel Gilberto, live in the studios of KEXP.
That was Mais Feliz, the song with Cazuza and there.
Thank you for sharing that.
And thank you, Guilherme Monteiro.
Thank you. You've been quiet for a little bit. We've been waiting for you for a while. What's been going on?
Yes. Well, quiet. Yeah. Well, I've been doing this duet thing for about 2 years. The thing is that it's not that easy to come all the way to Seattle from New York, you know, and you have to have a special reason as a sold-out night and an invitation from you. And that makes the whole package looking much better. And going to my dear, very, very, very lovely Portland afterwards and many other interesting places. But the thing is, I am recording, actually, I'm basically done with my new album.
Great.
And it's being produced by the great Thomas Bartlett. It's completely produced and electronic, and I'm very excited. So I've been a lot in the studio because of that. Also taking care of my dad in Brazil and doing the duet, and it's been amazing. So we are touring now, and then we're probably going to tour more in the fall. And next year we'll be hitting spring in Europe. So it's exciting at the same time.
That is exciting.
Until the new music comes in.
It's a different world right now, though, with streaming, with different places, different opportunities for your music to be heard, videos and all that. What do you think of your music and where you are in the new world we're in right now?
It's been difficult for me to figure that out. You know, we have some offers and some people interested, and I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. If I go to a big company, if I go to an indie, if I just do it myself. It's been a question mark, but it's a beautiful piece of music. I would like to have at least an EP out, and then by EP, like 4 songs out. That would be a dream. We have now also a campaign coming out at the Costa Brazil with Francisco Costa. So 1 song will be out in September anyway. But I don't know. In a way, it's good because people can choose for what they want. But at the same time, I like to have a little package.
Yeah.
At least 4 songs, I think it's great. I love the vinyls. I think the vinyls back is just amazing. So my dream, listen, everyone, record companies, labels, indies, is to make like a great, beautiful package in a vinyl and have my first, 4 songs out, between fall and spring, and see how it goes. And then, have another one afterwards and then go one by one. But I think this is a good method.
I think it's great. And I hope they're listening. And you've got sold-out shows, and it's great to have you back. So.
Yeah, and then I come back to talk about the album.
Perfect. Bebel Gilberto, live in the studios of KEXP on Warp Up. Would love to hear another song. Thank you.
That's a very new song. No, I'm kidding. So... Feel the breeze with patience of a lifetime. Dance above the trees with the breeze in your hair. Dancing alone in the trees, inside out, floating on the sea. It carries me around. You can close your eyes and never be alone. You can close your eyes and never, never, never. You can close your eyes and never be alone. You can close your eyes and never be alone. Cha, 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 cha. Guilherme Monteiro, huh? Darek, all the love for you. KEXP, we love you since the day I start from the start. I can feel megabytes of memories in my beautiful, beautiful heart. And I wish I disappear and wake up in some other place where there's no pain or fear. It's simple like a love.
Bebel Gilberto, live in the studio, KEXP. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Massive success. Thank you. Guillermo, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Please come back again.
Sure,
Please.
call me. I'm
massive
around.
success, and we're looking forward to hearing more. Thank you again.
My pleasure. Come to the show. You guys are all invited.
Thank you.
Please.
Whoop Up KEXP 90.3 where the music matters. I want to thank our amazing video and audio team, and keep it tuned. KEXP 90.3.
Thank you.
Discover new music at listener-powered KEXP.org.